Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Complete Power App course. In this course, we will learn everything you need to know to become an expert in Power Automate. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the course. So, before we do that, if you like this content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will also teach you complete Power Apps C Sharp, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Android, iOS, etc. So to get notifications for any of my course, please hit the bell icon and don't miss any course. And why would you when this is all for free, right? So my name is Kranthi Chapidi. I'm a lead architect and senior software developer with 15 years of experience. I have experience working as a full stack .NET developer for 5 years, RPA for more than 7.5 years, and also did Android, iOS, a lot of other things. Um, I'm also worked as a program tutor for over couple of years. I trained so many students in top banks in Canada and led many teams, multiple teams to successfully deliver projects. Um, so I'm working currently with a top Canadian bank as a lead developer and also train um, new developers and interns who join my team. So if you're looking for any project, this is for any companies who is listening. If you want to do any project or industrial training for your team, please contact me. I will leave my contact, my LinkedIn in the description. Please go ahead. Don't hesitate to contact me for any project or industrial training or any one-to-one training or mentorship. I'm happy to do that. Before we go into the main topic, we need to know what RPA is. RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. Um, it is a form of business process automation that is based on software, robots, or artificial intelligent agents. Uh, It is sometimes referred to as software robots, not to be confused with robot softwares. In traditional workflow automations tools, a software developer uh, produces a list of actions to automate a task and interface uh, to the backend system using internal application programming interfaces or dedicated scripting languages. RPA system develops the action list by watching the user perform the task in application in the GUI or in the front end, whatever the user uses, and then performs the automation by repeating those tasks directly in the GUI or the application the user is using. This can, so what is the benefit of doing this, right? So this will lower the burden to the use of automation in products that might not otherwise feature APIs. For this purpose, RPA has been used. So RPA tools have strong technical similarities of connecting to GUI testing tools. Those tools also automate interactions with the GUI and often do by repeating the sets of actions performed by a user. So these tools differ from systems in that they allow data to be handled in or between multiple applications. For example, let's say uh, receiving a content in an email, let's say for an invoice, right? So extract that data and then insert that into, let's say, a system such as a bookkeeping software or any other softwares where that invoice needs to go. So, but where it will be used, right? So, like I mentioned, it could automate the repetitive steps which the users manually do. So, anywhere there is a repetitive step, such as banking sector, insurance, transportation, energy. It's not limited to one sector. Wherever there is a repetitive process where it takes more manual effort, you could implement this anywhere, irrespective of the sector. So, what are the benefits of using RPA, right? So it can reduce the cost and increase the efficiency of the process. So imagine you sitting on a computer and reading those invoices from our previous example, reading those invoices from the email and copy paste each field. If you said 10 fields, you are doing that for 10 invoices. Let's say if it's going to take 1 hour to do that, RPA will do that in like 2 minutes. So imagine how much time could be saved and use that time somewhere else to increase, the productivity and help the company you're working for. So most of the times I get this question: is RPA and AI are similar? Um, so my answer to that is, if AI is automating any of the work, um, RPA is similar to that, but RPA would only do the limited number of steps which we mentioned the process to do or the application to do. AI has learning, self-learning algorithms where it's going to improve the process day by day as it keep growing. But RPA is not going to improve by itself. It doesn't have that cognitive capacity which AI algorithms have. So what are the leading tools in RPA? We'll see that in the next slide. So there are so many different applications which you could do RPA with. So the main recognizable applications are UiPath, um, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, Power Apps, Pega, WorkFusion. These are some of the top used applications. So the top Microsoft is the Power Automate is the recent tool. It's not in the market for more than 3 years, I guess. But the other applications are in the market for so many years, like as far as I know, like 10 years. Pega Systems, UiPath, they are in the market for more than 10 years. But if you see the leading board, Microsoft is quickly gaining traction just because it's free. UiPath also came up with a free tool. That's how it got the most market. But Microsoft is going to cross UiPath market as you know. It has the user base from Office 365. It has the right tools. It has better connectivity with Outlook, Word, Excel. So those are inbuilt Microsoft tools. So they can Microsoft can implement the integration of their own inbuilt house application much quicker and much efficient than the tools which are built outside Microsoft. So, what are the difference between Power Automate and other tools? So, if you need to automate simple tasks, Power Automate maybe the better solution. However, if you need to automate complex process, right now, like I mentioned, Power Automate is a new tool. So right now, Power Automate might not be the better fit since Power Automate is new and there are a lot to evolve with. So Power Automate is very cost efficient and cost effective. The reason why I'm saying is there are Power Automate is free for most of the tools you use, but there are some tools which you cannot use, and the premium is going to cost a fraction of amount what other tools are providing. And Power Automate is backed by Microsoft. Of course, this is going to be very powerful automation tool in the future, just because the softwares that built by Microsoft usually comes up like they have a strong developers team, they strong testers team, they have so many millions of dollars they can put into to improve the market share. If you guys know, back in the days, .NET was seen as the drag and drop, not a good tool to use for major development, but it turned out to be one of the popular programming language to implement applications. And this is very easy to automate and integrate Microsoft products, like I mentioned. Introduction to Power Automate. So Power Automate, formerly known as Microsoft Cloud until November 2019, this is a software as a service platform by Microsoft for automation of recurring tasks. It is part of Microsoft Power Platform line of products together, products such as Power Apps, Power BI, etc. So in the future, we will also put out training sessions for Power Apps and Power BI as well. So guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press bell icon to get notifications for any future posts or videos I'm going to post. So let's see how to download and install Power Automate. So you need to log into your Microsoft 365 account. If you don't have an account, it's very easy to create a Microsoft 360 account. And once you do that, go to Power Automate. Let me find it.
You'll need to unlock your computer first.
So once you navigate to Power Automate, you scroll all the way to the bottom and you see this here, Power Automate for desktop. Click on it. I already have a version installed on my machine, so I'm not going to do it. But the installation process is very simple. Just go through the setup, click next, 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 and then you should be okay. If you are familiar with how to install computer applications, you should be okay to do it. But if not, let me know. I can put out another video. Let me know down in the comments if you have hard time to install that. I can put out another video to show you how to install it. So once you install it and launch the application, you're gonna see see this application. So let me quickly run through this. This is the menu. You will find files, edit, debug, tools, view, help, options there, and then you can minimize, maximize, close as any other application. And on the left, you can find actions. So these are the actions we're going to perform. We're going to write or drag and drop these applications. You can drag anything into where the main coding area is. And on the left, On the right, you can see variables. This is how we can create, this is the place where we can create variables. And if you go all the way to the right, if you see there are a couple of options. This is UI element. We will see in the future videos each and everything in action. But for now, just to know the environment better. So this is UI elements. I'm gonna show you how to use it, and then image, how to capture an image, and this area in the middle. This is the main area where you're gonna code the automation. So there are a couple things to note here. So Power Automate has some reserved words. So these are the reserved words from Power Automate. So if you know C# or any other language, it has its own reserved words. So in Power Automate, they have some reserved words as well. You cannot use this in programming. So so I'm not going to go through entire things, but you can read this through, pause the video and go through this. You cannot use this in any of the flow or labels or variables. You cannot call or name these keywords. So that's it for the day, guys. So please don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching. We're gonna connect again in the next video, and we'll start programming. So I'm so excited to do this series with you guys. So please don't like, share, subscribe. If you have any question, please write down in the comments or look at the description. I will leave my LinkedIn information there, and you can connect with me. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.